Welcome to Uphikelela podcast engqindilili. Igama lam nguLuvuyo, surname nguNgxiki. Hey, excited ke namhlanje. Umuntu ondibiza uVovonyana. Ndidla ngothi iitshomi zam zizivovo xa zindibiza. Hey, siphethe uNozibele Mayaba. Awuyisebenzisi mos double barrel wena?
I do,
Okay.
but again, for the purpose of lamhlanje nobhuto lapha inkosi yami wabhatala inkomo zakhe phaya masithi Mayaba bethu.
Okay, all right. Now, sahlala nje uba siphethe uNozibele Mayaba.
Yeah.
uNozibele ke, hey, yazi ngobe ngicinga indlela enza introduce ngayo. Iphinde yabuyela uba why ulapha. Because zininzi cap ozinxibayo, but I found myself excited. Ndisithi, hey, I really hope ilizwe liyakwazi ndoba you've done so much. Because ngoku bengicinga ndoba ndizabaxelela ndoba ngabana you are an author. That andikwazi uphela ukuthi you are an author. You are an author, a bestseller in the country.
Please bethu, please.
Now, akukho lula ubhala.
Yeah.
Akukho lula ubhala. We will touch on your book. And then not just that, you are a speaker. I-speaker esi-powerful kakhulu. I-speaker esithetha for people babe inspired, ubomi babo babone ngenye indlela. Unikezele hope. You know? So akuthethwa nje. So I kept on just thinking nje ndijonga izinto. Ndaqomba, I wonder, do you even know indoba sina 10 years sisazana?
Hey, kanene sathi bana 2014,
Is it
2015? 2015, that's true.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So yayiba ndizama ucinga indlela enza introduce ngayo. Apho ngoku sasidibana sasiku top 40
Under 40, yes.
So you can imagine about 10 years ago wawuna ngaphi. And can you see indoba you've done izinto ezinkulu kwakudala. Asasiqala noqala but bengise amazed nje indlela enqomba ndiza ku-introduce njani apha. Even though ndintroduce abantu abakwaziyo. Hey, ayisenzima into yoba sihlale nomuntu owaziyo ayobonwa every day. Hey.
Oh, betona.
Welcome to
Thank
Uphikelela, man.
Thank you so much, Vavo, for having me. I'm really excited to have
Yes.
this conversation.
No, ndavuya nami. Siyabulela kukhona nontata kwi-background ke guys. Andani ube ezi cameras ziyajika ziyathini.
My background over me today.
Ndisabulela man bangabana nizile. Andithathi kancinci. Ndiyafuna into yoba ngabana ndithi unguwaseBhayi. But ndiyabawela ukuyiva from kuwe into yoba kweli Bhayi wafika wazalwa nini?
Yeah.
And uzalwa ngubani? Because there is something around.
Of course.
Endifuna startshe kuyo. Yes.
Ndazalwa nge-20 kaNovember 1990.
Okay.
So I'll be turning 35 November.
Wow.
Ndizalwa nguSindiswa Fezi wakaqamngana. Actually
Mom Fezi.
Yabona yena unida incwadi yena yakhe yedwa.
Okay.
Ndizalwa nguFezi, uSindiswa Fezi, qamngana but ngowakambukanto, right?
Okay.
So yena notata were not married. Mandithi ke andinabanzothi yayiqhelekile back in the time, I don't know, but my brother and I were a result of an affair between the two of them.
Okay.
Tata wayetshadile. Cha ke yabazi mos tata bethu ngela xesha. Uyaqonda bayisentela babe fruitful man. Mandibeke nje kanjalo babe fruitful. Yayazi nje ndithethayo but
Ndiyazi kahle. Mina xa ndifokase kuba keep blessings ezininzi.
Yes, absolutely.
And sisingabantu beBhayibhile ibalulekile into ba umntana
blessing.
Yes.
But I think xa ndihleli phansi nomama I can't touch on my story without touching on hers. Right. Because eyona I think wayefuna kakhulu ngabantwana. So mama wayetshadile before, got divorced because one of the main things was that she could not have children in the first marriage.
No way.
So it's very funny because immediately I said she could not have children in the first marriage, but the issue was utata lo wayetshade naye could not have children.
Yo.
So at the time no kujongwe kweli cala lakhe. bana nguye lona uyi-issue.
Blenywa umama.
Blenywa umama. So after many years waqomba yo andizuyimela le andithukwa ngumazala ndithukwa ngamadodakazi, the rest of the family. I remember there's one story I will never forget uthi there came a point kwazala inja yakhona yaphaya. Uthi kwade bana hayi nomthunzi kude kuzale inja wena ungakazali.
Nkosi yami.
So that was like that was it for her. Then she moved to PE and met my dad. She definitely did fall in love, although asazacho, but she definitely did fall in love. But wayesebona ixesha elihambayo. And also I think kwakunikholando kuye but she wanted to prove a point bana uyakwazi uzala. So she had my brother at 35. Which is considerably like considered a much older age. And had me at 42. So later on. So it's very important for me to touch on that because even in Encwadini, I touch on it a lot. Indlela mntana ozalwe ngayo gives some sort of identity. Either way. Nobuzalelwe emtshatweni, nobuzalelwe ngaphandle komtshato. It gives a sense of identity. So you can imagine ngoku sizalwe ngumuntu who's not educated, cannot read or write as a result of an affair. Which family do we belong to? Uyayazi mosise itopic even to date. Yabona xa kusenziwa la migidi yangoDecember and then osisi abaye banabantwana bengatshatanga besenza la mibhiyozo uyabona into amazibazana ke zibazana kuthi hayi akakwazi uthiwa ilizibazana ngoba ufumene lo mntana engatshatanga and ngumntana wasefamilini lo ngomntana waphiphiphi. It always becomes a question mark xa umntana engazalelwanga emtshatweni. And I felt my brother and I really struggled a lot about where we belonged. For example, to some degree, we did take my father's clan name, isiduko sakhe.
Okay.
Singosikhosana xa sibizwe.
All right.
But then we were not allowed sibizwe njengomhlanga. Isurname yakhe.
Oh, okay. Listen back confused.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
right.
Singosikhosana, omsi, onovaphi, but then we can't be considered omhlanga surname because asibelongi pha.
All right.
See the confusion?
Yes. You?
Want to see the confusion? But so okay, asibelongi komhlanga but sisebenzisa isiduko sawo. Thank goodness ba singabantu bamasiko manditsho because I think that would have been an added thing leyo. Okay, siyasebenzisa isiduko but asebenzisa surname. So sibelonga phi? And then umama ngosasizalwa wasiregisterisha ngoQamngana. uQamngana is surname of a first marriage.
Kini teaser. Hey, so pile.
First marriage. So I think
bengakhanga kwazi.
Lekhanga kwazi uzala kuyo. Okay, wasithi register as uQamngana. The funny thing is that by at least mna as umuntu ongusisi ngokutshada kwami ndizoba ngokama yaba. Yabona nabantwana endibazalayo ngaba kwamayaba. What about ubrother wami now who continues to use isurname yakaQamngana and continues to have abantwana bakaQamngana?
Mamela ndicela nje uSpice nje utata lo wokuqala ke ngoku wapho usaphila wayephila.
No, wasweleka.
Did he get to see bangabana?
Yes, with my first so ubrother wami ngoku wayezalwa wayesaphila.
Right.
So they know. They definitely know.
So bathini ke nganisayibaweli manisazibala izo ndaba.
Uzothini kalokho umlomo woku nyamba ni duck and dive ba hey ngathi ziyayanyanisa sisithi abarongo apha.
You ezonhloni for yena you
right. So yeah, no confusion mani budvovo ba abantwana babelonga phi, and I think it also affected also mna as indikhula because also kuhamba hambe was ufuna uziprova. It happened to me quite a lot as I grew up. I wanted to prove, but I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to be acknowledged. So everything that I did, I was trying to impress my dad, who was absent for a huge period of my life. But ndiyafuna uzitsho baba khani ndijongeni, I'm doing great things at school. it was just a lot for him, and it affected my self-esteem, the way I showed up. For example, I always say even this big personality that I've always had was influenced by the fact that I had to be the loudest so that I can be seen.
Wow.
I had to be out there so that it's very hard for you not to acknowledge me.
Okay.
So that's where it came from.
Mamela, mna loo nto mhlawumbi ndingayazi nje from kuGoogle or ubukela izinto. Wena bezikhona ii-sessions with a professional eziconfirma loo nto okanye nje kuba ungulo mntu ke uzazi
No, there
izinto?
was. There definitely was. Especially, it happened right after I was diagnosed with HIV, and I sought the services of a counselor, a psychologist. And the diagnosis was one part of what I needed to deal with. But I needed to dig deep. Bana, for example, in the kind of relationship that I was in, what was it about that person that attracted me to them?
Okay.
And actually now realizing a large part of the relationships and the people that I attracted was because of this void that I was trying to fill, especially when it comes to Bantu Bangobhuti. I was trying to feel a fatherly figure that I missed when I was growing up. So a part of what I had to unpack, ngezo zinto zinjalo ba uyaqonda phofu bana as a relationship ubomanu banazo, you were searching for your father in them. So there's and also part of the conversation that we had was even the kind of person that you grew up to be or you think you are, the personality, the shell onayo, is because you've been trying to some degree protect yourself. And yeah, no,
Mamela, sorry. Hey. Ndiyafuna ke ngoku, okay, simamile umama.
Yes.
Mama ndihamba naye mna.
Okay.
Mama is the only one apha elizweni awulawayo mama uba angancedisa kulaa ndlu. Uyaqonda, no, mama urayithi, mama samsapota because ke bagezile kulaa family yokuqala.
Definitely.
Simoshwe ngulaa family yokuqala.
Fair enough.
Yiyo laa family esimoshileyo.
Sure.
And then ke ngoku kule ndlu mama besencedisa kuyo, utata ngoku yintoni yena ngoku akwazi uza aze no-brother aphinde aze no-sister, but still kodwa yena uyanqaba. Ithini into yaka-brothers ngoku?
Problem kaloku we were one of many
Okay.
children that were born in that situation.
Okay, utata yena yayindlela nje yakhe.
Indlela yakhe.
Oh man.
Yaplanta.
Alright.
So it was nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, hayi masimncome utata mhlambi pha eBhayibhelini yayinguSamson kanye yayingubani lona? Kubani lona?
My word.
eBhayibhelini zayibhuda ngoku. Kubani lo wena bafazi abaninzi? Yayikuba.
Andiyazi na. Andifuna acknowledge. Andifuna yazi.
Hayi, sikhu kubani eBhayibhelini umuntu wena bafazi abaninzi?
Wena caba uyabazi wena abantu uDavid nabafazi abaninzi. Out of all the Bible verses, bambele David.
Hayi ke ndincedisiwe kuthiwa nguSolomon.
I know, I ain't wear shame.
Hayi no.
Wameplanta.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yiyo thiza Nkosi yami. Uyazi into bangabana we might laugh nje apha but kuyabonakala uba ininzi into ezenzekayo
Yeah.
esingena control yazo, and then kukho izinto abantu abangayaziyo ba why sibehave ngendlela ethile,
Correct.
abayaba sivela phi.
Correct.
They only seeing lo mntu and then they are reacting to kuloo nto leyo. Hey, jonga, yazi ebona iyatshintsha into. Umuntu xa uqala ngathi ufuna umjaji xa uya understand.
And that's
Then uphinde uvuthathe xa hayi man,
yeah.
Okay,
No, and that's why
personal.
sometimes yazi ndivele ndophulele when I see a lot of people projecting okanye reacting to certain things okanye behaving a certain way. There's so many underlayers kumntu. And there are a lot of triggers that people have. For example, even nalento ba when you achieve a level of success, and ufumaniseka ba, hey, and you understand why a certain person might not be happy for me or whatever the case may be. So as much as for a long time I did feel some kind of way about a relationship that I had with no mama. Mama like raised me tough. She really was hard. Yamo. I was reflecting on it the other day in the city. I started working when I was 12 years old. And abanye abantu bagacima ba, oh no man, it was never that deep. Like don't umsebenzi by a 12-year-old. So tata wayene shop eFata Spa. And wayebambe apha ekoneni yabona where ushweme is.
Yes.
Yeah, wayephaya. So every weekend, every school holiday, danipha shop. Imsebenzi wami is to clean a bakery. So as soon as begqibele ngecake nentoni, kwala machine wo mixa isonka. Thathe crate because I don't imfutshane. Then funeke ngikhwela apha ecrate-ini, ndivase wonke la machine, funeke ndingene apha ngaphakathi. Mopping the floors. If undigqibele loo nto leyo, then ndiba yi-casual okanye ndi-reliever omnye we-cashiers to go to lunch. If undigqibeleleyo funeke ndipakishe stock. So it was a job. It was a job. As a 12-year-old.
Awuyenzi kuba usemudini le.
No,
noba ufilisha njani.
I had to do it, right? So I started doing that, and I had a really tough relationship with Mama, as I said, because I felt like she was tougher on me than she was on Uputi. Yeah, Uputi Mhlambi has his own experience, but for me, from my side of things, she was more lenient. And to some degree, I think she is still even more lenient. But as I try to understand and as ndikhula, there's so many things that ndimophulela ngazo ngoku. For example, number one, umama never went to school. Akakwazi ubhala, akakwazi ufunda. And then she's faced now with a situation where mna I'm literally her potential, what she could have been.
Oh my goodness.
And she's faced with that every day.
Oh my.
When she looks at me, she looks at what she could have been. If ndandinikwe opportunity yofunda, if ndandinikwe opportunity yokwenza lento, that could have been me. And how do you balance your feelings between that and the fact that, oh, God, also at the same time, this is my daughter, this is my blood. So I believe she wrestled with those feelings. And also the fact that, because of her own experience, she did not want me to experience the same things that she did. Or she entered into her first marriage because she didn't have any other choice. So ukutshata was the next best thing for her. And experiencing that kula family was very hard for her. So now that she has a daughter, so uzandipusha that you do not have to get married just for the sake of getting married.
Okay.
Go out there, funda. No, 90% is not enough. You have to get the extra 10%.
Wow.
You have to get 100%. You have to do this, you have to do that. Not realizing also I'm also my own person. I'm also a child.
Yeah.
Tough love was very hard to accept when I was growing up because I didn't have any context. Only now, sendimdala and also as a married woman, as having experienced life, that I get to understand. But that must have been hard for her. That truly must have been hard for her. Having to face la reality on a daily basis must not have been easy. So there's a level of grace that I sometimes definitely do give to her. And to many other people as well. Abantu guys are carrying izinto, man.
Yo, ananibona loo nto.
Yeah.
So mamela ke ngoku wena kahle ke ngoku sesibona uba umama bekhona.
Yes.
Mama be strict apha.
Okay.
Utata seyikhona ke le relationship as much as enqabile. Uyambona nje xa engena nje nalapha emsebenzini mhlawumbe abantu bacinga uphethwe kakhe ba ngumntana walapha.
Okay.
Utata one shop. And that isikolo uphi? Ufunda kwesiphi isikolo? Waze lokho abantu bayafunda benifunda naye ke mna konosi. Hayi ngibona ngonosi ninamphaphela unosi mna bena esikolweni sasikunye primary.
Oh my word. So
unosi wayedla ngoncetswa ndim ke maths ke. Yeah.
So ndizalelwe elalini eBomvu. Then umama wasuka waya eVuko apha kwaZakhele, but I don't remember those years. Nandisemncinci kakhulu. The only memories that I have growing up was thina sihlala eMaxaki.
Okay.
Up until grade 10.
Okay.
Grade 10. So ndifunde eSifuyiseni. eSifuyiseni, fairly good school. I gave me the best foundation, I believe. Then Iswiseni at the time was an intermediary school. So yeah, qala ku grade R up until grade 9 at the time, but ngoku baphinda batshintsha to grade 7, I believe. Grade 9. So as soon as ndisenzo ndigqiba grade 9, utata ke was not involved kwinto schooling or whatever, so it was being taken care of by umama. Then comes the difficult part, but hey, now ugqibile grade 9 uzoyaphi ngoku? Yabona, where is she gonna go to high school, or where is she going to finish off her schooling? Hayi phansi phezulu. I remember that year ngondigqibayo, ngo-December, there was still like question marks ezininzi and akho mntu uthethayo. Can you also imagine, like, as a what? I was, how old? 13, 14? Yeah, 13, 14. Hey man, ndiyabona abantu kuyarejoyisa ku-Christmas, kuku-news and come, hey, abathenga ne-uniform and akho mntu uthethayo abantu yaphi. Hey, wabethu January, but Volvo, like beginning of Jan, no one is saying anything. So my brother took matters to his own hand and went and approached Tata by, hey, umntana akanasikolo and ufuneka esikolweni. That was the first time my dad was involved in my schooling. So because kwakunto za applications and kwakusekulate ngoku. At the time, I believe one of my younger sisters, emtshatweni wakhe, was changing isikolo to Harvest Christian School. So that was not the plan for me to go to Harvest because the Harvest iyadura. But they didn't have a choice because bebengaplayanga anywhere else. So kwacaca uba no mabayocenga eHarvest ba no sicela nimthathe. And I think it was meant to be only for like a year, yabona, until mhlawumbe apply kwenye indawo that would be lesser than iHarvest. So that's how ndangena ke Harvest Christian School. Biggest adjustment of my life. Biggest adjustment of my life. Going from an A student, like memorize yonke lencwadi and write it from front to back and get an A, to now, first of all, yeke mani academics, the fact that ndizoba nesitulo sam, ndizoba nedeska yam, ndizoba nencwadi zam, ndizoba ne-textbook zam, andizoshare. Ndizoba neclass engana-broken windows, like everything functions. When I go to a computer class, ndine-computer yam, andishare. Then academically also having to adjust, ne? Ndikuthethwa ngo-illustrate now, demonstrate. How would you use this example? I don't know. I remember, but Vovo ndifumana report yam, like a report your first term. I went from an A student to like below average. I was so embarrassed that I even forged my dad's signature on the report.
So that angayiboni.
Ukuze angayiboni. Because kaloku iwari yami izathi ba abantu abazindikhupha ke ngoku sisikolo. Ndifumana no-40 no-50. Ndabekhe ndabafumana phi no-40 no-50. Yeah, understand? So yeah, that was a big adjustment. But also I believe it was a good foundation for university. When I matriculated. So ndaba khona ke phaya Harvest from grade 10 to 12. That matriculate up corner. And then came the difficult conversation now around the university. Umama umomncinci, unkosikazi katata, no tata to some degree had made it clear by girl, ba umfumana NSFAS, unfortunately we will not be able to pay for you a university.
Uphuma omncinci ngoku.
Awukhona umomncinci.
Okay.
Khona umomncinci. Ayishem. I mean, to be fair, once again, putting yourself in other people's shoes.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
To be fair, there's a little bit of grace that I also gave her. Uyayazi bana, when she entered into the marriage, I believe, she was not made to see the whole picture. Kweli cala likatata. So every other year, kwakuvela kuphuma umntana. Umntana semdala, 15, 16, 8. Yeah, so now as a woman, ikhona igrace endimnika yona.
Wathi nje tata ba
Zange
bakhona nje abantu
No.
without saying babangani.
No, utata wamenshina his first marriage and I think one or two yabantwana abangaphandle. Whole lot.
Kodwa
Tina.
nje, for the purpose laba ithini le number like ithini number kade emngcwabeni kwakume abangaphi mhlawumbe nje ke sera abantwana bayi5 sera abantwana bayi5 mhlawumbe ekho bed
Ansubiza
5
amagama, let me count.
i5 ayikho bed kodwa uthenga ukuthi umne wesihlanu umne
So for now, about 14.
oh okay
About 14, but I can assure you there's probably more.
okay all right
There's probably
okay
more. There's probably more. So ndiyamnika grace man ba
kakhulu.
now, but it was hard also. I mean, having to tell umntana they're not going to go to school. I was 16. I
yo
matriculated. So having to go through like pages and pages in Funofoneli Banga to give me a loan. Who's want to give a 16-year-old a loan? And faced with all those rejections. But I'm a strong believer everything happens for a reason and all things work out for good. Because while I was being rejected, or I was being given some kind of chazelo bana ndizoya esikolweni because andizobhatalela. Ndafumana scholarship.
yo
Full scholarship to go to university. School fees, if I wanted to stay in res, textbooks, allowance, transport, everything.
hayi no masibaphe ngobani abo baza nalonto
Ubuntu Pathways.
soze
Ubuntu
kaloku
Pathways gave me a full scholarship. In actual fact, for my undergrad, postgrad, any schooling that I've done, zange ndibhatale, I've never paid. My entire education has always been paid by someone. Ubuntu were the people that gave me that opportunity for me to be the first ones to graduate in my family.
yo hayi into enkulu
Yeah, no.
hayi no isinto encinci mamela
Yeah.
yazi nje manje ukumamele ne unezizathu okanye ubunezizathu ezipheleleyo for uba si understand into yoba wena awufuni uba ngumntu like si understand nje into yoba ungulasisi nje uhamba phaa ngepijama
Yeah.
uya eShoprite like ufake nje igawuni yakho uya eShoprite urhuqela omnye umrhuqayo
Yeah.
and si understand
Yeah.
understand nje kakuhle.
But also there was a deep need in the midst of that, but I must be honest, there was always a deep need for me to matter.
Okay.
I want to matter. I wanted to believe ba noko uThixo akanondala nje. Just to be a number, just to be a stat. There needed to be some kind of purpose for that. There needed to be some kind of reasoning for that. And ndandifuna, I always searched for it. Now, let me be honest. When it comes to those things, it is God's reason. It's God's purpose. It's not yours. So however way he wants to use you, indlela azakuuza ngayo. Zakwenza umzekelo. And most probably I'm fast forwarding, apologies. When I was diagnosed with HIV in 2013, it has always been, Lord, use me for a better cause, a better purpose. Use me as a vessel for God. Nanso ke vessel for God,
Yo. Hey.
Nanso ke vessel for good. Kanoko uthe ufuna usetyenziswa wena.
Thiza.
Nakho ke ndiyakusebenzisa ngoku.
Yeah, yayiva lento ndisithi kwa ezi besozitachile bizizathu zoba ngabana ungavele nje ube ngumuntu. Kwabantu mase understand ba why bengekho right.
Yeah.
Like sivele understand ba ayishe mukrwada ke lona ke. Ngoba yakuhlabekela sisi. Yo u1010.
Yeah.
Masimove una 16 uza e-university kwegqi ubuntu. Udibene njani ubuntu? Mhlawumbe umuntu obolayo ba uya ubuntu.
No.
Dingaye ubuntu ngoba banani waya.
Ningaye bethuna ka ubuntu.
Okay.
So ndadibana nabo while I was still esifiseni, they'd done a cultural exchange program. So
Okay.
sasibhalela like letter to a school in the US.
Wow.
Sibhala pen pal programs, and then that turned into a cultural exchange program. I think I was 12. Then 8 of the students from the US came to South Africa, spent like 2 weeks with us, and then 8 of us I was selected as one of the 8 to go to New York.
Ima. Wena lo mntana wena so uhambe New York una 12 wena.
12. I was 12. 12. And I think that is also, by the way, one of the experiences that opened my ingqondo, man. Because also, xa situations okanye ukhulele kwindawo esikhulele kuzo, your life starts and it starts and ends there.
Okay.
Because I'm not in your experience, you don't have any other reference. And even ingqondo yakho, how you think, it's limited to those environments. So I think that's when it actually opened my mind, but oh my goodness, there is like a world that is out there that I haven't even begun to comprehend and start to explore it. And that's when I was like, there's a Buya app.
Yo.
I don't know when I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back.
Uniphendulile bona nje into yoba ngabana kusuke laphi into yoba ungafuni unikezela. Divile le part yofuna ubelonga nantoni but bese bendiba uluyazi into yoba lo simbona today iqale phi but ngoku so ngenye yezinto ebuncinci
it opened my eyes. Literally I said to myself, I'm going to go back. I'm going to explore the world and dance anjani, but I'm going to do it. And literally opportunities, that's why it's also the power of the tongue. Izinto esizithethayo or we attract what we say. Because at the time I didn't understand it. Like literally some of the international projects that I do, some of the countries that I get to travel to, I'm like, yeah, but you manifested these things. You called them out into existence. So yeah, that whole experience being in New York, we went to my UN, we met Kofi Annan's wife, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Wena ungadika kumuntu ongahambanga man. Hey hayi ke ngoku shi. Umvile bethe photela ngeNew York. Nento akho need.
But you must travelishin.
Akho need bethe izinto ezi. Kubani khona uthi ubone no Black Coffee, kuza Black Coffee. Like yo thina Coffee Annan ngexesha. Yo.
No, but you know travelishweni. It's very important, yes.
Ndiyafuna into yoba ngabana ndiqabela into ezininzi.
Okay.
Uyile university u10 ndinento ethi kukhona into entsindiso phakathi.
Yeah.
Kaloku eharvest alona besuka eharvest okanye isuka from kumama.
Hayi.
Harvest
Isuka pha foundation.
Okay.
Yayazi kaloku pha endlini, like how we grew up thina, awuna choice. Everyone on a Sunday uye ecaweni. It's not even a matter of bani ba uye ecaweni awuzungena endlini yami mama hey ukuye ecaweni apha.
All right.
Yanceda. No. Yaqala from back then, but there was no other choice that you had. And I'm grateful for that, yes. I'm really grateful.
Mamela ke ngoku. Dala ke sava ke. Odade kwinto yentsindiso bona ba right shem. Ingxaki ngobrother phana. Udibana nobrother wena pha nguye lo uthethe ngevesi. Uchoose ivesi waqomba hayi le vesi yiyo. Ithini gubrother pho flow. Udibene njani nomuntu?
No, I'm assuming you're talking about the guy that infected me. I was like, going.
Okay.
No. I was like, going at all. We actually met at work.
Oh wow.
Met at work.
All right.
But again, yabona mosi. I mean, khule in a strict home.
Yes.
Literally, because of limited space endlini. Danlala no mama bedini up until I was 21. Okay. So then, like I feared my mom. Like I feared mama. To some degree, most probably I still do. Yeah, what? And so ndingulamntana omamelayo. Bakuthe awuzuphuma apha endlini. Ubuye esikolweni ufunda incwadi zakho and that's it. Then uqale ke ngobona ngathi yabona umdala mos ngokwami ngiyaphangela. I was 21, 22, ndiyaphangela. I'm earning my own income. I have my own car. I'm educated. I've done everything that my mom needed me to do. I bought her a house. Yabo yonke lonto. Then you start thinking, kaloku nami it's time for me to live my own life. Okay. That's when I was like, hello.
Hey.
Start to explore now. Yabo?
Okay.
Start to explore. Then met the person at work, and Hashem da chameka. He had a way with words. Do you get what I mean? And I know. Lord have mercy. And I was young, man, but Vov, I was naive. I was looking
you
for
human?
I was human. I was
Yes,
looking
yes.
for the novel kind of a love.
Kaloku. Like xa sithi umuntu uyakuthanda.
Umuntu uyathanda.
Keen.
Uyandithanda. And also the fact that kwangidla ngothiwa kaloku bana if you do good, if you listen to your parents, you do everything right, then you also attract everything that is right. So I've always been told, bana, wait for your husband. And the first guy that like kind of proposed marriage, Okanya was talking anything related to marriage, then definitely I thought that was it. That was my husband. And and in those protections of into the HIV, that was the last thing on my mind. The only thing I was worried about is definitely man meet.
Ungamithi. Bezabonakala le.
Izoba wrong look.
Lena sakubona apha estratweni sakubona enkonzweni.
And I had seen it firsthand. Unfortunately, abantwana basenkonzweni abamitha bebancinci. The stigma that follows them, like throughout their entire life, abantwana babo on top. Not only mhlawumbe asikwe, it even goes to a point mandithi semdala ngoku. Ne mhlawumbe pha early 20s mhlawumbe umntana kufumane pha koma 16 17 ngoku early 20s kufike umuntu ozopropose umtshato. Do you know it went to even an extent where the pastor could advise otherwise.
Not lona man. Yes.
Not lona.
Jonga ndiyayithanda ndiburidi boy ne. Cha as umfundisi ndine responsibility.
Correct. Khona uzibani akanamntana
Yes,
and usuka ukhaya le right ka consideration pha.
You
So now I never wanted to find myself in those situations where I'm constantly reminded kaloku unomntana wena.
yo
Even when they get married, fumaniseka i-veil funeka ingagqonywa kaloku unomntana wena.
you
I remember there was even a story about so there was this one girl that had a child and she came in inside the church enxibe i-veil. Kuthiwa kwaphakama umama wayivula lo veil. Kaloku
mama kabani ngo kaphuthi.
no mama lapha ecaweni.
Hayini ungenaphi mama?
Hey, do you know the power of the church? Hello? So that was one of the things, but Lord, I never want to find myself in this situation ever. So ukumita was the biggest thing for me. So contraceptives all the way. Into the HIV and which so zayenzeka lot.
Yo
So that's when I was surprised, definitely. Emsebenzini India for a wellness day. Nesithi mana ngoku I remember I tested once, laughing at a rapid test. Test once. Wafuna utesta wesibini sithi hayi ikhaya ibe clear kwaqabela kathini. Okay. Ufuna utesta kwakhona. So testa ke wabeka zoyi-2 wathi no you've tested positive.
makaze nenye man ayisiyo le.
Enyanqomasana wenze mistake ndandijonga ndandi-research abana how often do rapid tests become faulty kwathini even went to another doctor, like a private doctor, to take bloods. I remember Dr. Sish. I'll forever be thankful for him. I'll forever be thankful for him. He saved my life. Because after finding out, and he did a lab, so I took the bloods to the lab. Called me a couple of days. Actually, he waited a week. I'll be honest. Waited a week. Called me and said no, they were not incorrect. They were right. He tested positive.
Into le wayenzayo doc kuwe nje masithi uyambulela. Into azithethayo indlela wabayiyo.
He calmed me down. He just has a way. He humanized me.
Oh wow.
He humanized my story. He humanized a situation dandikuyo. Because often than not, especially from medical practitioners, when it comes to the diagnosis, and in their understand that they sometimes lack bedside manners. Bavele cut to the chase, mfondini swekile, change diet, bambi. So what he did was he humanized me, humanized the story. Like he heard me. What are you going to be fine? You are going to be fine. You are going to continue taking your treatment. You are going to continue doing this and this and that. And when the time comes for you to have children, you will have children. Why are you scared? Why do you no, you're gonna be fine. You are going to be fine. And I even remember, so now like 3 years later when I met my husband and I disclosed my HIV status to my husband. So at the time, my boyfriend. So there was a point where I asked him, because obviously there are questions that he might have. So does he want to come with me on my next checkup with Usishi, right? And he came, and he was one of those people that also, once again, just eased the situation. And I believe also for school will say the same thing, that he really helped us quite a lot. He really saved my life.
Oh, wow. Hey, on that note, asikwazi ungayifaki Grootman.
Oh, mntu wam Deqo wam.
Yes, asikwazi ungayifaki Grootman.
Deqo.
Yes. No, ndikhumbula Grootman natena ngala xesha. Ndikhumbula Grootman.
Yakumla wonke sasiya for a photo shoot.
Hey,
inkumbuzo.
Yes. Ndikhumbula Grootman.
He still has those photos, by the way.
Okay.
Still has those photos. I still have the cat. Yeah, that's number all white. Look at those photos.
Sazicela zithumele. Thank you so much. Yazi ndiyafuna into ke ngawe ke sibhizi nomuntu owaziwayo and abantu ikhona incwadi. So if there are things esizikiphayo abantu benkosi, you can get the book and that uve na more in detail, yabo. So but ndiyafuna uthatha kulena ke ngoku njengoba sesisiya ekuvaleleni, ne? Thank you for South Africa, probably Africa, because you have mhlawumbe abantu niyakwazi uzibona wena demographics ba people basuka from pinaphi. Mna as uvovo okhulele nobathana ndiqale uva nge-HIV mandithi 90s, because nge-80s I was young.
Yeah.
So noba bikhona, but nge-90s ndibhadlile for me to understand. Sendi active ezenziwayo ngabantu. So akukho nto eyenza woyike njengokuba ngabana kuthiwe umuntu HIV positive. So growing up kwaZakhele nobathana, once umuntu yabona ndithethayo uba kuthiwa unomntana enkonzweni kuthiwa makabhekele makuthintini, uba yaziwe uba umuntu HIV positive akabi nayo ne-boyfriend. Yeke uba umuntu ufuna ukwenza into to an extent, njengoba kusithiwa funeka kusetyenziswe i-condom if umuntu HIV positive, akuthenjwa kwa condom leyo, like sukuya
Sidibana.
What if I sebenza i-condom? Even nje ube lo muntu uthela akazazi nesakhe status.
Correct.
Ndifuna ukuthi thank you kuwe nomyeni wakho for into yobangabana nenze silibale kwa into bu-HIV positive. Mna ndiyayilibala loo nto until bekho topic. So which means when I see unozi,
Yeah.
When I see unozi nosikhu ndibona unozi nosikhu, andiboni nozo HIV positive. I see a human being. That's what you have done. And I can imagine umuntu ophila ne-HIV ebukele nina into yoba hayi man kuyaphileka, hayi man unozi. So even so ayibi into yokuqala into yoba ngabana man. In fact naxa udescribe, I doubt very much ba kukho umuntu athi unozi HIV positive.
No.
Mna when I thought banza introduce njani, unozo yi-author, unozo si-speaker. Ayisinde yokuqala for ba hayi ke siphethe unozi o-HIV positive here. No.
Yeah.
So thank you for bangabana nenze ubomi benze. And it makes sense apha daring to live and love beyond the HIV.
Absolutely.
That's what you've done for this country, for ilizwe. you know, la UN wawuya kuyo 12, chances are they need you phaa ko-UNICEF, UNFPA. Mhlawumbi ngenye igame sawuflyana siye phayana
Naza.
siyeni phayana because Africa needs to uba makwenzeke loo nto.
Thank you for that. But you know, when you're in the thick of things, you have to make things happen. Okay, busenza le project wayigqiba, what's next? Ubhale incwadi, okay, what's next now? Uthe uzokwenza le nto. You always continuously chasing, or sometimes yalibala to take a moment and just take everything in. So the journey has definitely been humbling. You know, whenever I meet people that will say, you don't understand, I went back to treatment after I saw your video.
Oh yes, I can imagine.
I gave chance to love because of you guys. I don't know how many people they've reached out to school asking my, hey, yena as ubhuti is HIV positive, just met this lady, akayazi uba makadisclose njani. Or the lady nguye HIV positive, yena uyoyika family yakhe, so mamakathini. I even remember there was a guy that reached out to school, and I remember school saying, but what do you want? Do you love this person? Then that's all that matters, right? People that have overcome a fear of having children because they saw us having ulumi ngona phakathi, right? So I think that's the most humbling part of the story about, hey, even though it was hard, but whether it was hard, guys, I don't want to romanticize like that journey. It was hard. And that's why ndivele understand umntu even today angandifonele ekhaya banozi I just tested positive because the journey is not easy. It's not easy. There's still stigma attached to HIV. As much as we try to normalize the conversations, but even udisclose i-status sakhe emntwini akho is because awuyazi buzoreacta njani. Mhlawumbi past experiences zakhe zizawuthini. Yabona, there've been people that have been rejected after disclosing their HIV statuses. So even though the journey was not easy, but ukuva izitori ezinjeyana, then I'm like, hey, kodwa ke, it was worth it. It was definitely worth it. As a result, if I had to go back, seeing how our own lives have changed, if I had to go back and make like a different decision, I wouldn't. I'll still make that decision because I don't think my life would have turned out the way it did. I would not have met to school. I would not have been doing as a project in Jena. I wouldn't have had some kind of a voice that I can use to change other people's lives in such a way. So I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful.
Yo, diabulela man. That's cool. Thank you so much for loving loudly. Nozi. Ayikho ncinci nanto yenzayo. Yabo ayikho ncinci kakhulu. Ilindeleke the other way around ba ibe ngu sisi othi anizawuhlala apha. Uyeva? Anizawuhlala apha. Anikwazi uyeka Nozi party yaka boy. Khaniphe nje i-detail yabo yento ba kwenzela umuntu angavela azenzele.
Correct.
Ndine-understanding encinci.
Sure.
Yabo? Mna ndine-understanding ethi you wenza treatment kwenzela uba ibe undetected.
Correct.
Ne?
Yes.
The moment right?
Right.
You yes. Then xa ukuyo then kukho i-chance uba kungenzeka izinto akuzu ayizuba infect so but now andifuna uyibhuda mna ngibhudisa abantu
no problem.
Uluvuyo wathi makuthi nkosi yami akasuyo nogqirha la vovo ndini
no problem
phinde ndibukele lanto yakhe mna uyaxoka pha
so it's undetectable equals untransmittable. All right. So mna ndikwi-treatment. I started my treatment in 2017.
Okay.
So that diagnosed in 2013 because why did I start treatment later? Okay. That diagnosed in 2013. When I was diagnosed, his CD4 count was 650. At the time, so his CD4 counting gama mzimba.
Sure.
The higher they are, the better off you are.
Okay.
Because then you are able to fight off infections.
Okay.
So I was considered relatively healthy at the time.
Okay.
I didn't need to start treatment.
All right.
And in Umteto, city, only people that had a CD4 count of less than 350 were encouraged to start treatment. Then umthetho wachinja 2016. I'll say 2016. What you know, everyone, regardless of your CD4 count, it's test and treat.
Okay.
So we'll test a positive, immediately you put into treatment.
Okay.
That delay again, because now study treatment, it's a commitment, it's a lifetime commitment. I can't delete daily in between.
Yini uphinde uphume.
No,
Namhla namhlanje.
committer. That's
Yes.
it. So I started in 2017. Now with the aim to say untransmittable equals undetectable equals untransmittable. What does that mean? It means the more you take it intends to minimize the level of the virus inside your body.
Okay.
Does not mean that you are cured. There's no cure for HIV or for AIDS. You are undetectable, meaning the level of the virus inside your body is really so small that chances of you infecting another person have been minimized. You cannot.
Ungamsulela cha incinci.
No, even then, it's saying the chances of you infecting another person, it's literally impossible.
All right.
Ne? But again, the most important thing is for you to take a treatment
All right.
consistently.
Sure.
Xa city, it's impossible for you to infect another person and then kwenzeke. The first thing we should understand is have you been taking your treatment consistently? So when your viral load is undetectable and you being unable to transmit, that means you can have what we call unprotected sex, meaning there's no need for condoms, there's no need for any other protection.
Okay.
If you get to that once, I want extra layer of protection, your partner who's HIV negative may take a pre-exposure prophylaxis. That is taken by people that are HIV negative that wants to remain HIV negative. So with those things in place, you can have unprotected sex, you can try for a baby as long as you want. Ni right nina ngala setup. So that's how we were able to conceive our son, Ulomi. So we found out that we were pregnant go 2022, end of 2022. Then I gave birth in go June 2023. So Lom to Gogo, he just turned 2.
Oh man.
He just turned 2. He's turning our house upside down. But going back to what we said earlier on, kids are such a blessing.
Cool.
They are such a blessing. And I'm sure I know, I don't need to tell you otherwise, of how they just change not only your lives, but also the dynamic between you as parents. Yeah, man. So our bouncy 2-year-old, Gulomi ngona phakathi.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yo, siyamvuyela ubukho bakhe.
Thank you.
As I said, Nina Kemos, you are not limited by Nina, the petty continent. It touches a whole lot of abantu.
Yeah.
And even ngokubengcinga and come, hey man, ukhona kwa education, bekumele ba uya kukho incwadi ngawe pha. Ukhona kwa Department of Health.
Yes,
Jonga
guys.
ukhona kwa social development.
Yeah.
Ininzi nje
No,
into,
yes.
you know.
Yes, there's a lot more projects definitely I believe are coming.
Yes, because inkulu lento yenzayo. Kakhulu. Ndidiva kamandi nova ngohlobo. Then ezinye ezi abantu bangathathi lesincokola ngohlobo. Kungakhona workshops.
Yes.
Where umuntu angayincokole eshushu ezi zinto decide athi even
Yeah,
no siyafuna zibe khona workshops and that ingangokubhukishwe nawe for zona babhatale futhi babhatale for lonto leyo makwanjwe ilizwe. I see you going to Kenya, Ghana, in Nigeria because ilizwe lonke sine challenge enjalo. Ndi excited bangabana uzile.
Thank you so much.
And ndiyavuya into ba sikwazi uthetha ngohlobo. You know, kuba ungumuntu busy, ixesha for this singayihlala 2 hours, but abantu banelaka because abantu bazafumana more detail bepholile.
Absolutely.
Uyibhalile incwadi.
Thank you so much.
Ndizawucela incwadi yami isayo noma.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Standard ke leyo in.
Yes, so anyone oyifunayo incwadi yakho ifumane kaphi nansi ya.
Incwadi, it is largely available on all bookstores, national bookstores, Nabuya Kwebe bookstore, exclusive books, bargain books, everywhere. You can find it. It's also on Take A Lot online. Yeah, online you can just say positively me Nozibele Kamgana or Nozibele Mayaba.
Okay.
And everything you'll see where you can buy it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Andikwazi into yoba ngabana ndingabulula kangakanani na.
Thank you.
And I see into ezinkulu. Sike sibukele kungaba abantu ke wena ke nozi uthi uzihlelele apha eBhayi. Usikubona use-airport. Ndilapha eBhayi. Ndiphinde bese German. Uphinde sisa German yakho German. Uphinde kuye. Can you imagine ke ngoku umuntu ongakunderstandiyo into yoba ngabana udikwa nale nto bangabana uthini sokho sesitratweni yena? Mna ankayi nasemonti like ndisebhayi ngenye into bangabana ukuye emonti kanye engqushwa ke kuthiwa khe ngiye erhini ke ukho umuntu ombukele ku-social media ohamba ii-continents tyhini ngoku sisajongele yasegerman ankayi ke engqusho okanye ndikhe ndiye nje apha ukwenye i-country
Puti, it's God's grace, man, bethuna.
so ngulaa mntana uyi-one lo laa mntana uyi-one waphaa
Enjalo.
umntana kafeza
Umntana kaFez lele.
tyhini thiza
Njalo ke bhuti. Thank you so
andifuna
much.
uchuku ke andizolifaka uchuku
Ungafaki
Okay,
and eshofe masigqibe apha masiyeke apha.
hayi no ndizakwenza hayi no sawuphelela apha
Thank you so much Puti. Thank you so much for
thank
having me. I
you.
appreciate it.
No siyabulela kakhulu ningalibali ke usisi there's so much ayenzayo ngeyiphi la podcast ukuye as well bendikhe ndimane ndiyijonga
Yes, so
Bani bayoyijonga
Incwadi,
napha?
it's a podcast in collaboration with German broadcaster Deutsche Welle, not Jacaranda FM. So it's a partnership that we have. It's on 3rd season. Yeah, it's doing very well. It's currently running at the moment. And yeah, I think a podcast, yeah. But
Yeah.
they're still on the pipeline.
Yo, hayi ke no sikhona sibukele and we are inspired.
Thank you.
You are inspired. Shame ke ungaba bantu wena noba umuntu kubona umuntu mhlawumbe udikiwe kakathoka ukuba akuthandi ne udikwa izinto zakhe but kodwa asifuna uphoso ukubona ba
Okay.
lo muntu ningamfuniyo ncam but ke akho bad man yazenza izinto ndifuna ukubona kodwa bangaphoswa ndizayivula enye i-account ngapha kwenzela uba ndingabhlokwa ngapha ngesigezo sam you know hayi ke congratulations
Thank you,
man
Bhuti.
yeah
Thank you
congratulations
so much.
kakhulu Bhuti that's cool thank you man bawuze apha namona nostuta apha emva kwenu
Favorite.
bendinewadi nje masisenza uba ustuta angathethi apha nkosi yami hey manje ndithi baba yuu nkosi hey
Ukuphoxa ke lamhlanje.
hey wazipholela ustuta
Good.
Guys, thank you so much, man, for the episode. Uphikelela podcast engqindilili. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Inamba zethu shem ziyakhula yazi.
Kakhulu.
Yes, yeah. No, and ziyazihambela ngokwazo.
No, kakhulu.
Yes, so we are happy. Siyafuna kwenzeka izinto le pace and bring abantu banjengani. You know, there are so many people that are inspired. Thank you.
you.
It's a rap, gentlemen. Thanks.